welcome to today's vlog. So today we are going to be talking all things yogurts. Now in Ireland we absolutely love our yogurts, so we do. And hence why in the supermarket the yogurt aisle is one of the biggest. I have a selection of yogurts here to show you. I didn't have enough room to make up a full semicircle, so thankfully my book just fitted in there perfectly. I mean, how convenient. It's called Flabberings. It's available in all major bookstores, also as an ebook, or you can get it from easons.com or amazon.co.uk. Now the reason that we love the yogurts is because they are sweet and delicious, and we see them almost, I suppose, as like a healthy option dessert. They're a handy snack because they're in the fridge and they're in their little carton ready to go, so they're easy to have. But the big question is, are you actually aware of how much sugar and sweeteners are being added to the yogurts and what percentage of your recommended daily allowance of sugar it could actually be? Now it's important to note that yogurts contain milk, which means they contain lactose, which is a naturally occurring sugar. What we're actually looking at here today is the added sugar and the added sweeteners, that we want to become aware of those when we go shopping in the supermarket, picking things up, reading the ingredients and the labels, and actually working out how much sugar has been added to them, and then making healthy, informed choices as to what we're going to choose to eat and what to avoid. Now you can imagine for manufacturers there is some stiff competition, and in order to sell their products they have to really catch our eye, and that's why the packaging is so enticing, so colourful and so delicious looking. Most of us would have the perception that a yogurt is a healthy choice, and as part of a balanced diet, yes it is, as a good source of calcium, vitamin D and some other health benefits. So the reason I want to talk about yogurts today is for us to make more informed choices when we go to the supermarket, that we really know what we're actually buying and consuming and eating, and very importantly what we're giving to our kids, because yogurts are a big favourite when it comes to kids. Now I know that yogurts are a great handy snack, they taste delicious, it's almost like a healthy option dessert. And as part of a balanced diet, yes, yogurts are good, but the amount that we are consuming in Ireland is a lot more than we should be having. So that's why I wanted to bring to your attention today to become aware of how to read food labels to make healthy, informed choices. So when we push our trolley down the yogurt aisle, there are all sorts of lovely things that we read, like 0% fat, low fat, diet, fat-free, only 99 calories, a healthy choice, and of course the packaging is designed to sell. We look at the imagery on the packet and think, oh, that's what I'd like to be. I'd like to be light, I'd like to be free. Maybe if I eat this, I'll be light and free. Let's give it a go. And that is marketing. It's the same for all foodstuffs across the board. So let's take a look at these two yogurts here, which are both 0% fat. Now what happens when a manufacturer removes the fat from a product? Well, when they remove the fat, sadly, they remove most of the flavour. So in order to put the flavour back in, what do? They add sugar and sweeteners. And this is the same across the board for many different products, like this one here, a Muller Light Yogurt. Now it's fat-free and only 99 calories, and you'd be thinking, fantastic, you know, if weight loss is your goal, or you are on a low-fat diet, you'd be thinking this is a winning choice. But the reality is that this is a strawberry fat-free yogurt with sugar and sweetener. But when we look at the ingredients on this yogurt, for example, it contains yogurt, strawberries, water, fructose, which is another name for sugar, lots of other things, gelatin, sweeteners, aspartame. So that's how they make it taste delicious. They can have the claims like fat-free and the fact that it's low calorie, but it is actually full of sugar. Now it's important to say that because these yogurts all contain dairy, it means they contain lactose, which is a naturally occurring sugar in milk. But what we really want to become wary of is the added sugar and the added sweeteners to yogurts, and that's why we need to pick them up in the supermarket and have a look at the ingredients and the sugar content. So for example, here's another one. Now this is made by Cocoa. It's a dairy-free yogurt, which would mean that there is no naturally occurring sugar at all in this. And yet when I look at the sugar content on the back of it, you're talking around 4 teaspoons of sugar per yogurt. Now, if our recommended daily allowance according to the World Health Organization for sugar for an adult is a maximum of 6 teaspoons of sugar per day, 4 for a child and none for the under 2s, this yogurt here would be 3/4 of your sugar intake for one day. So that's what I mean about picking up the labels and actually becoming aware of what we're consuming. Yogurt drinks, another hugely popular one. This Yop, it's a 250ml bottle. I mean, look at the size of it, it's pretty small. Again, when we turn around to the side, there's lots of good ticks on the side telling us it's a good source of calcium. There are no artificial flavors or sweeteners, no preservatives, no colorings. It's suitable for vegetarians and it's low fat. A winning choice? Perhaps, but only if you ration it out, because it also tells us that this contains 2 to 3 portions. It's written there on the side. So ideally, if you were to consume this as an adult, you should consume it over 2 to 3 days. Now, personally, I could knock that back in a couple of shots. So this is what I mean about becoming aware of what's actually written on products. Again, it's the same, Muju chocolate milk. If we read the side, this is a 750ml container and it's telling us on the side that this is 3 portions. So they're suggesting that you should drink this over 3 days. Now again, it contains milk. So when I looked at the nutritional information on it and I took out the naturally occurring sugar that's in the milk and looked at just the amount of added sugar that's in it, this Muju contains 11 teaspoons of added sugar. Now you see an awful lot of kids and an awful lot of teenagers and students. I know this is the buzz drink at the moment, to be drinking chocolate, strawberry and banana milk, but the amount of added sugar to it is shocking. So again, pick up those labels, read what it says at the side, and then make healthy, informed decisions when you go to the supermarket. If you'd like to remove processed, sugary, sweetened foods from your diet, what is the alternative? In Thursday's vlog, because tomorrow's is a Facebook Live video, on Thursday I'm going to show you some samples of homemade sweet treats that you can make that would be a healthier alternative to yogurts, and lots of other treats as well. So tune in to Thursday's vlog at 6 o'clock here on Facebook and YouTube, and I will show you how to make your own healthy alternative of chocolate milk and yogurts and a whole other selection of sweet treats. See you then. This vlog series is brought to you with thanks to my sponsor, Havana Therapy. Visit them at havanatherapy.ie.